All right, so building a small stream to moderate size streamer box, you gotta have gongas, baby gonga, baby gonga. They work so good for sculpin imitations. Super easy to tie. All the colors of the rainbow, you know. Then you gotta have your dungeon style flies. Sorry, I'm in my kitchen. That's a hippie chick by Steve Dowley. That's a dubbing head sex dungeon in yellow and black. There's a fly that I tie. It's called the Little Chubby. It's designed to look like a creek chub. Then you have your traditional mini dungeons. Look like a sculpin. They're very, 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 very good. There's a Hypha Groomer, also designed to look like a sculpin, but weightless. And you slide over here, we have Andreas Anderson's Craft Fur Baitfish. It's kind of a 3D job. Looks like a little shad or a shiner. Then you move into the best fly ever invented for small stream streamer fishing, the Barely Legal, full size, medium size, kicker tail, and the mini bang tail, or Barely Legal. It's probably by far the best baby rainbow minnow imitation you'll ever find anywhere. Really light, easy to cast. You can use it on a 5 weight. I always use an 8 weight for everything, even dry fly fishing, because I'm insane. But this is called a Laser Legal. It's pretty good. Then you've got Bang Tail for like your deceiver styles. It's like basically a marabou deceiver with a dubbing head. 2 different kinds of those. I tie these myself. These as well are the Peanut Envy. That's the regular size Peanut Envy and a mini Peanut Envy. I tie one even smaller than that as well. Then you just have the Conehead Baitfish, Marabou Baitfish. That works really good when it's a bright sunny day. Then you have the Near Enough Sculpin, Dave Whitlock. It's got the stripes like the banded sculpin. Got the broad head. I mean, it looks like a little sculpin. Look at that. Then you've got crawfish imitations. This is just rabbit fur and some bass jig skirting and some dubbing with lead eyes. And then another sculpin imitation is the Zoo Cougar. It's weightless. I tie these on a size 2 hook. They work really good. Just spinning the deer hair is kind of a pain in the butt, but you can see this one's been chewed up by fish. Looks pretty rough. Anyway, you cannot go wrong just having that selection of flies. I mean, you can even vary the color. I know there's a lot of olive, but I also have yellow, white, black. All of them are great. Always start off early in the morning with the darker colors, slower retrieves, and then when that doesn't work, switch over to, something lighter, and then switch the style. So like these are more like a suspending jerkbait kind of deal. Strip them and watch them go. These in the current just whip like crazy. But yeah, you don't need a sinking line for any of these. Peanut Envies or Barely Legals, Near Enough Sculpin, Crayfish, but for the Zoo Cougar, the Bang Tails, the Craft Fur Bait Fish, You definitely want to have at least a sink tip. On these smaller streams, that's good enough. But yeah, I mean, these are what I use 90% of the time. This one right here being by far the best. There's even a smaller version of it. I call it the not legal, but it's almost like a woolly bugger size, barely legal, with just a bead, tungsten bead head. Get a little light there so you can see. Tungsten bead head, and it's nearly weightless. Sinking tip helps with this, but you don't really need it if you tie them. These are like size 6, I think. Just long shank gold eagle claw hooks from Walmart. Like, never had one break, never had one bend or foul up. But man, they really fish really well on the creeks around my house here in southwest Missouri. Different colors, green and olive and black and white. Cone head or bait fish head version of the same thing. Those are on size 6 short shank hooks. They work really good if you've got deep buckets. You can just let it sink down in there and then jerk it up. It does the same thing as that Peanut Envy, but skinnier, more bait fishy looking. And then you got great big giant barely legal. But yeah, some more bangtails. Different colors of those. I got lots of those. They all look like little minnows or bass or baby trout. But yep, that's pretty much how it is. Anyway, thanks for watching.